Happy Wednesday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I know it's late some places, but I'm super excited to have you on tonight. Michelle Holder. I can go around the room and just talk to all of you personally. I love it. I love seeing you on social media, seeing what you're doing. And oh my goodness, Andrea, we've got so many testimonies coming in with the app and just the little wins, right? We've been testing this for 5 or 6 months, and that was our goal was to just supplement out there and put more eyeballs on your business, on your product to create more sales for you and your team. That truly was it. And then to gamify it and allow you to be able to hit some coins, okay? Uh, Everybody likes a little cha-ching, cha-ching. And then guess what? I can't wait to give out prizes coming up. So somebody asked me today, Andrea, they were like, are you just doing this for your team? No, if you're on the out, I am taking care of the prizes. So we will get those out when everybody gets to spin the wheel. So it's going to be pretty exciting. It'll be fun, right? Good fun. So Andrea Rosser, I'll let you kick the call off. Super excited to have everybody here.
Well, okay, so speaking about the prizes, I'll tell you how competitive have you guys been for the your cha-chings, for your coins? It is cutthroat out there. I am getting literal messages every day saying, "Wait a minute, I've done all my tasks. Why am I not in the top 25? Where is my name? What's happening? Why can't I see myself?" Well, guys, because there's a lot of us in there, right? We've got a lot of people using it and I don't know. So like I lasted on the top for 4.5 seconds. And like literally between the time I posted the picture and then I went back to go look, I was already kicked out of the spot. But I'm like, thank goodness I got the picture for that 1 second. So guys, when it's you take that screenshot. And there must be different time zones because like if you're in the US, like the most you could have is 50 coins because we're only 5 days in. Uh, but there's some out there with 51, and I'm like, wait a minute, where are you located? How did you get that? Because now I'm a little mad, right, that I'm behind, but we're gonna catch up. It'll all shake out because you know what? Consistency is gonna win in the
So
end.
Andrew, we're gonna I maybe you can screen share that. Let's see the leaderboard tonight. But before you do, I just want to lay out tonight. Here's what we want this to be because we really are like, for 5 or 6 months we've been putting this out there. Okay. I'll never forget when we started the system of growth, all the naysayers. Andrea, you want to share with them your facial expression when I
Oh,
when
oh,
I
you,
first showed you, I first talked about us like doing the drops and the things.
oh,
I'm
I can
kidding.
get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was not the most favorable expression when we made that move, and we just kind of kept the head. I remember when Michelle McKay brought a huge team to me, and it's like, you want me to post twice a day on my face? No, we're not doing it. Matter of fact, they turned their cameras off. Like Janelle Bunt didn't turn her camera on for a couple of weeks. It took the comp plan to get her to cut her camera on. And here's the fun: growth and stretching and learning. Like sometimes it's tough, right? Let me tell you, I'm out of my comfort zone. Somebody asked me the other day, are you doing this? Go look at my Facebook page. I am not asking you to do something that I'm not doing. Now, looky here. This was the system of growth before it was the system of growth. Look at those faces. And they're looking at me. So imagine doing the Zoom and having to look at that. Yes, I took the picture. Okay. But this was the look. Okay. So, how many of you can relate to that look when you look at something and you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that? I don't want to do that. So this is so great. All right. So tonight, here's the deal. Why is this call? We're not going to joke around all night. Sometimes I think I'm funny and I know I might not be this late at night. So we want to hear from people. Like you're using the app, you're putting it to work. We want to hear from you. But then let me tell you what we're not doing with the app. The app is only to support the system of growth and to your opportunity of Partner Co. and to get more eyeballs daily news feed of people outside of Partner Co. Would you agree that those people are the ones that buy new customers and new brand partners buy from outside of Partner Co? Now, Andrea's screen sharing right here, so that's a little scary. But
Is it scary? You told me
no,
to, the next thing I had to key up was the,
yeah,
it takes a minute for that to share. So I
that's
was
fine. That is perfect. But I wanted to share with you guys on Tuesday. So what do I want this call to be by the end? Action. What do I do? What do I do when I got new eyeballs on my post? What do I do when Haley Lee makes a post and she got some hearts or some likes from people outside of Partner Co? What do I do when somebody messages me? Because we can get all the eyeballs in the world coming to our post, but if there's no action item for our team, it's just a bunch of, oh my gosh, I got all this engagement, but I want to turn it, we want to turn it to customers. We want to turn it to brand partners. So the first thing, and I'll get to mine in just a second, the first thing is the first thing you got to do is put the app to use. So right now, if you go to your app, here is our leaderboard that is going to pop up. Denise, congratulations. Betty Joe, congratulations. Put your pictures on there. We want to see you. Mary Catherine Ewing, get that picture on there, girl. You're number 3. It's probably driving her nuts that she doesn't have that extra one. Sorry. Michelle, way to go, Michelle. Listen, Kylie, me, Haley, Janelle did a 3-way Zoom with a gentleman from Dallas, Texas, 4-way Zoom, gentleman from Dallas, Texas, for Kylie. Kylie's in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. You don't think we can go global with this out? Australia using it, okay? Denise Jackson, James Smith, congratulations. Oh my goodness, we're going on down. Oh, we're not leaving out Andrea Rosser here right here. There's one above you, Andrea.
that was James Smith.
Okay, James Smith, Andrea Rosser, Renee, Greg, Mary Olson, Nicole White. Let's get that picture in there. Tina Jones. At the bottom of your picture, you got to hit save or update, and it'll leave your picture. Tina Jones, great job. Who do we got? I'm missing it right here. Kissy Gordon. Did I miss somebody, Andrea?
Taryn Scruggs.
Huh?
Taryn.
Taryn, great job, great job.
Well, we
All right,
got to do
Andrea,
the whole
help us
thing.
out here. Tia Lemasters, great job. Amy Shaw, Gwen, great job, Gwen. What Rachel, Lori, awesome job. Stephen Potts, there's that male power in there, Stephen. It's not many of us, but we got to recognize us. Ashley Paulson, great job. How many of you are sitting here right now and you're boiling inside? You're like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Here's the thing, it's working. For 5 months, we've put it to use and it's working. I want to share a personal testimony. On Tuesday, I get a message. Hey, coach, I debated on reaching out to you, but I'm driven and I want something more than a 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 is not cutting it. Here's what I said back. You choose, but I'm after brand partners. I said, hey, Tyler, I am so happy you reached out. Let's connect over coffee this week. Do you have any time available Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday would be great. Perfect. How does 11:30 sound? That would be awesome. Guess where we did lunch today? Boom, right in my hometown. We did lunch at 11:30, new brand partner, and that's what I'm talking about, okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to share with you my vision for the company right now. Here's the deal. Here's why I'm so passionate about this call tonight. We have this moment, ladies and gentlemen. In 5 years, you will understand what I'm talking about. Good Lord willing, we're all here in 5 years looking, and we're like, I remember Brent beating up this vision. I was in Gulf Breeze, Florida this weekend. and I was sharing this vision to the group of them. I believe we've got a company that'll pay us for the rest of our life. How many of you would like to get paid for the rest of your life here? How many of you? $1,000 a month for the rest of you. I'd rather make $1,000 a month for the rest of my life than $10,000 a month for 2 years. How many
Mhm.
of you would like to make 4,000, 5,000, $10,000 a month, rest of your life? Life change. You got to have millions in the bank for that to happen. And then you can, it's willable, it's trustable. I think without a doubt, my passion right now is I have a company that will pay Brent Palmer selfishly and his family for the rest of his life. 2.5 years in, $400 million. Next 5 years, picture this vision with me. We're over a billion, billion and a half, 2 billion. But let's say a billion. That's $600 million left of a market to go grab. It's not hype. It's what happened to me in my 30s. I came into a much smaller company. The world didn't know about it. It was the right timing of the company. And I went to work. Michelle, I wasn't full of excuses during that time. I could have been. Guess what? I had best friends that were. They were full of excuses. Can't work, too busy, life, whatever. They missed it. They missed it. They tell me all the time, man, if I would have just latched on to you and ran with you, they missed it. And it makes me sick for them. I wish they would have, but I can't make anyone do this. But you go, Brent, what did you do? I turned myself into a yes man during that sweet spot. And you go, Brent, what's that sweet spot? Guys, it's the next 2 to 3 years here at this company. All I did was I turned myself into a yes man. What is a yes man? Person calls me up and says, will you do a three-way call? Yes, ma'am, I will.
Yes, ma'am, I will. For me, husband's military, 10 years. Yes, ma'am, is yes, you do it. You do what helps them, and you help them, and they help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks, Carla.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
sir.
so I turned it into I'm going to be a yes person. Here's what happened in my life. I was still working full time, trying to, I was working full time. I had dreams, I had goals. I was working hard. I was having to do this, no social media. Someone calls me and says, will you go 6 hours? Will you take off work? And I said, yes, yes, I will. That one trip to Batesville, Arkansas changed my life forever because that one person turned into thousands of people. Those thousands of people grew across the country. You go, Brent, are you still selling Limu products today from that movement? Absolutely, you better bet. But I had a choice that night. I could have said no. I could have said it's 6 hours. I could have said I don't want to take off work. I could have come up with excuses. They would have all been great excuses. They're all equal. But the timing of the company was right. And all I started doing, because I had a good mentor, and he said, if you're hungry, if you're not hungry, it's okay. But if you're hungry when the company's right, say yes. Say yes. Become a yes man. Become a yes man to the field. Become a yes man to three-way calls, to Super Saturdays, to trainings, to Zooms. Whatever you can do, say yes to it. And you will get the market share. And I did. I did in that company. Now I sit here again and I got an opportunity ahead of me. Some people say, Brent, I feel so sorry for you because you're traveling, you're driving so much, you're going all this. And I go, don't feel sorry for me. I'm a yes man because I know what Darren Zobrist has put together. I know he's got a company that will pay me for the rest of my life, in my opinion and my belief. And I won't say no to anything. I'm in yes mode. So when Michelle Zosky says, I need you on a three-way call, she doesn't have to apologize to me because she's in my team. She's in my business and I'm a yes man. Yes, ma'am, I'll do it. I'll do it for her, but I also know that I'm grabbing the market share of that $600 million as we go to a billion. Guys, this is a business. You have a choice. You have a choice to grab it and run or not. I share with my vision on the front end because that's why I'm running right now. Now, you might be new to this and you're like, look, I'm just looking for an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month. Perfect. Perfect. But if you're like, I'm looking to change my life, go. Okay. And I'm going to give you the action items at the end to go. But for the last 5.5 to 6 months, we've been putting this out together. We've been testing this out. We've been watching it scale. I was talking to somebody today and they were like, Brent, are you doing this? And I said, I absolutely am doing it. I can make excuses. My my personal assistant's on this call right now. She's listening in. I could say, go do all this for me. But there's something for me to want to touch it, feel it, see it. I want to see it work. I want to see it act out. But if I go, I don't really have time for that. I got that. I don't have time for that. I could be making a grave mistake. So I challenge you all, because you're on here tonight and you're using it. There's billions of eyeballs out there in the world. This app's there for one reason, to get those eyeballs outside of Partner Co. on your news feed daily. And when your 2 posts a day shows up, when one of your opportunities from the Partner Co Share app shows up, when one of your posts shows up, you never know when you wake up as you're casting that net and you're like, oh my goodness, I just got reached out to. See, we never know what that one dot that we connect that reaches out or that we reach out to because they liked a post. And I'm going to give you strategy. We don't know where that ripple goes. When I went to Batesville, Arkansas, 6 hours away, I had no clue that it would change my life. But thank God I said yes, because I a lot of times think about what would my life be like if I said no? What would have changed if I would have just said no? So when you're in that moment of time in a company like we got our hands on, just remember, if you're hungry, if the season's right for you, say yes. Say yes. It will favor the hustlers during this moment of time. So Andrea, we've got this out.
Great collection of
The most important thing about the out, remember everybody, check your mute button, okay? I'd hate to hear you talk bad about me, And Haley Lee, she's taking names over there, just so you know. I'm kidding everybody. So kidding. All right. Here's the deal. The most important thing to this app, Andrea, Ashley Paul, like Haley, I could go on. Summer Simons. There's a whole gang of ladies and men, if they want, that are helping train people. If you want to get on that list, you're like, I want to train. I know this. I'm dialed into it. Reach out to Andrea. We want your help. The more value you add to the world, guess what? Money always follows value. So we're all stakeholders in this. But the main purpose of the out was that daily workflow. That those 10 recipes that will just stir up the algorithm daily for you to get all those billions of eyeballs outside onto your news feed for your products. Tammy Walden, I stay confused too, lady. I stay confused too. So we're going to get you unconfused. Show up to those trainings every day. So here's the thing. We're going to get more eyeballs on your post. And some of you are going to have to stretch, because you're like, I'm not used to this. This is not normal. This is not something I do. Guess what? Hang in there. We're not telling you got to be professional overnight. We're just telling you over time, work with us. Okay? Somebody made a post today. Kat Dugan. will you unmute just a second? I loved your post on Partner Code Nation, and I hope everybody, if you have a win, if you enroll a customer or brand partner, if you have a win with this out, go post on Partner Code Nation, not because we're bragging on the out, because we're proving it to people. We're proving it out to people. So Kat Dugan, she sends me a message, me and Andrea. Kat's like, I have no financial tie to Kat, no financial tie. But you know what I do have? We're Partner Co. and we're better together. I want to see her be $1 million earner in this company. And so she reaches out, and Kat, share with everybody what happened you using the out.
So I'm doing this very messy. I didn't get all the branding done this weekend, but I just knew I had to start messy. Got 3 little coins on Sunday, but it was trying to be very committed Monday forward. 3 weeks ago, I had to stop all social media. So I'm really needed this. My views are up in 3 days of 20,702 people, up 115%. My engagement in 3 days added 2,199, which meant it was 137% increase. Yesterday, I did one sale that paid for half a year of this app in 3 days. This will pay for itself, I'm sure, by the end of the week. So I'm tracking 7 days at a time. You can't manage what you don't measure. And I am super excited, beyond grateful, Coach, and all that helped with this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So you sold a box of drops. Could you tell me that reach out from that, just so we know, what was the reach out there, Kat?
I had been dripping on him for a while. I had sent him some samples. He won a set of drops, or no, he won something else last Black Friday. He used that product, but didn't buy the product. Been dripping and dripping on him. He noticed all the extra health posts I've been doing the last couple of days. And he's like, I'm ready, Kat. And I said, okay, when do you have time? Let me get to you. Let me send you a link. And he already looked in the thread. The link was already the smart link was already in our thread. So he went ahead and ordered.
That's amazing, Kat. That is so amazing. I just had one just now, honestly, just now, that says, been watching you. Can I place an order with you tomorrow? Like right here in my messenger, guys. I got my background on, but all I tell you to do is just, Kat, thank you for sharing that. Like, work it, stretch yourself, do it dirty, as the ladies say, like just do it, right? Right? Like do it. And you're like, I'm not getting all my coins. You gotta like crawl before you walk. And then you got to walk before you run. There's going to be people on here that's really savvy on social media. There's going to be people on here that is horrible at social media, but they're smart enough to know there's billions of eyeballs out there and they want to play in that range. Okay. And they want them on their page. Crawl before you walk, walk before you run. That's how we will grow here with this. Don't let your lack of knowledge be what holds you back here. Just get in here, plug in, get on the trainings every day, and we will do this with you. Okay? We'll do it with you. Kat, thank you for that. We've got Andrea. I know we've got some to share.
Yeah, well, just in the chat. So I wanted you to see that Marla put her stats in there, and I didn't know if she wanted to share about
Yep.
her stats, Marla, if you're able to unmute.
And I'm going to give you a strategy at the end of the call, okay, as people are coming on. And listen, if you've had a win, put it in the comments. Like, if you don't want to speak, it's okay. You don't have to speak. Marla, are you there?
Well, she
I-
was on.
Yeah,
There
I'm
she is.
here. I'm here.
Hi, Marla.
Hey guys, but you can't see me. Sorry.
That's okay.
It is so nice to have an actual checklist and to keep hearing that little video over and over again as to the right way to do it, and then to go to Chat GPT and learn more. So I'm just growing, and I spend it in the evening is when I get it all set up for the next day, and then I post them. And anyway, thank you for this. It's exciting. I haven't sold anything yet, but I'm getting more and more reach outs, and people are saying something. So it's coming.
It is coming, Marla.
Marla, go ahead, Andrew.
Just it's absolutely coming. So when I was talking to the developer, and I think this is true for me as well, where she said where people are really going to see like the big boost, right? Where they're first going to really notice is about 3 weeks in. And I'm like, are you sure? Because we have so many people reaching out already saying, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. So we might be beating her curve, but that's what she's saying is 3 weeks. But the stats have been phenomenal. And coach, you might have something to say, and then I've got somebody else to bring up that
Good
shares
deal.
something.
Good deal. I want to challenge everybody to do something right now. If you've got your phone handy, you could do it tonight. You could do it tomorrow. Trust me. So I had to reach out today from a person in network marketing because I post. I'm not, it doesn't bother me to say we max the lines with 500 people. This out's crazy. They reached out to me and said, I've heard what you've got. I'm looking. We got a call next week. I don't know what it'll go to. You think leaders of network marketing companies that's looking for a home, that's got big organizations, want systems and tools? You better believe it. You better believe it. So if you're hiding it, if you're like, I don't know if I'll share that little dinky thing, you're going to miss it. Like you're going to miss that opportunity. You know me, I like to have fun back and forth. But so at this point in time, like, let's make some noise. Like, not make, we don't have to make noise in the comments, but like fingers up or something. Let's take some pictures right here. Like, get a screenshot of this. And then I would challenge you, like, put it out there like this out is on fire. The Alps on fire. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So you'll see mine go up either tonight or
Too
tomorrow.
slow. I was too slow.
Too slow. But here's the thing.
Me
I
too. Do it
always say
again.
this. I always say this. Oh, we got to do it again. Got to do it again. Now she's okay. We had some time in Gulf Breeze right here. Okay, good deal. All right. So here's my point. You go, Brent, if you're new to the call, you're like, this is a little nutty. I want to tell you this. People work their day jobs every day. Like they're working jobs. Like it's a grind. They're looking for something fun. They're looking for a bunch of people that's on fire, that's lit theirself on fire, that's running around like we're so happy. And they're like, I want some of that on me. I want some of that on me. If we're sitting around going, we got to be, they got that at their job, ladies and gentlemen. That's called a job, and where everybody's got to be serious all day long. We want to have fun. We want to tell them it's working. We want to say, I got the tools, I got the out in place. Reach out to me. Leaders are looking. Andrea, who's you next up?
Okay, so next up, Kimberly, you sent it to me, so we got to talk about it. Kimberly sent me her engagement, and I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull this up here. But we have, so give me 1 second here. I'm going to share the first one and then the second one. If you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about it, Kimberly.
Absolutely.
All right, let's say it again because it's late in Michigan.
That's right.
Absolutely, Kimberly. Tell us about this.
Absolutely,
Let's go. Let's
Coach.
go. Yes,
So
yes,
if
yes.
you look at this one, this is when I was on a week and a half ago. And I sent it to Andrea then. And I said, oh my gosh, look at that. I'm up whatever that percentage is, 70%. And I don't have a problem. I didn't think I had a problem with engagement on social media, but it was up 70%. And then I've been very, very consistent. I was on the leaderboard yesterday. I don't know what happened today, but I've been I've been
We'll get it back.
very consistent and trying to make sure that I did it exactly like they tell it, not the way I interpret it, like they tell it. And look at my insights now. 202,000 views. Look, it's insane.
Yeah.
Now, not only that, I have a couple people posting for me. So there's a little more engagement there, but I'm selling boxes like crazy. And I have at least 2 people who have reached out in the last week who said, okay, Tell me what you're doing. Tell me how I can do something like this. So it's working.
So, Kimberly, got a quick question. So
Yes,
basically, you're saying every day you're working through the daily workflow.
every day,
Every day you're going through the
every day.
process.
And I will tell you
How
that
long did it take you to feel comfortable about getting through the 10?
not too long. Do you know what I do? The ones that I can, I schedule. You can't schedule all of them, but your motivational quotes, you can schedule like 5 in a row, 5 days in a row. We're on professional mode. We can do that. We just have to remember to go back and do the app, right? But the ones that you can, do them quickly. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, I'm done, Kimberly. My personal, I like it's taken me a little bit. I'm not computer savvy. Like this is not something I've had to really stretch myself, but I start at 7 in the morning.
Hmm.
I do my Devo, I do my reading, I do my stuff, and then about 7 in the morning, from 7 to about 7:45, it's done. It's pretty much done for the day, scheduled out, okay, throughout the day, sandwiched in with my two-a-day post. I don't count my two-a-day post. I mean, it's like that
Hmm.
thing's too easy, right? It's like, why would you count that? Like that takes seconds to do. But I just sandwich the rest of it around. So that's kind of mine. So thank you for sharing that, Kimberly. Everybody's a little different on their
Hmm.
time, but it's one of those things that we'll learn together, and we'll all have a different little makeup of when we knock it out. Okay, who else is going to share? Remember, stay to the end because I'm going to give you a call to action. It's not about just engagement. Engagement without sales is just making us all feel good and giving us endorphin like little hits of what's the word I'm missing? Dopamine hits. Oh yeah, you know those coins are dopamine hits. So here's the thing. But without that, it's just little coins and dopamine hits and some prizes won when we get 180 coins. But
Oh, we
Andrea,
got a
who we
hand
got
up.
up? We got Christy.
Christy.
Hey, can you hear me?
We
Okay, good.
can, and we're so glad you're on.
I am working at this app. I haven't gotten all 10, but I'll try to at least get 5 or 6 a day. I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. But I got a message yesterday and I just looked back and I got a new friend from all the friend and new people, all the stuff that we're doing. Um, and yesterday she had not commented on anything, but she private messaged me and said, "Tell me about these drops. I may be interested." So I sent her script number one with the personalization. And she said, I'm going to look up the body balancing drops. So I sent her from Discover Partner Co. a short video just on the drops. And I said, let me know if I can help. Today, I was at work, so I didn't see her message very quickly, but she said, "Do you have a link? How much is one box? Is it 30 days?" Like she sent two private messages, asked some questions. Before I even saw it, I got a message that said I got a new brand partner. So she had already gone, found my, found me, bought, enrolled. I messaged her back. I said, "I'm sorry I didn't get back with you. I see you figured it out. Let me know if I can help. I can't wait for you to get started." And she said, it automatically put the digital tools in there for me. So I may end up selling it on the side. And she's a realtor. So I said, well, let's talk after work tomorrow. So I was thrilled at that.
Let's talk.
Christy, let me share with you what you just said is so powerful. Congratulations, lady. The power of one. I want to tell you what my mentor told me a long time ago. If you could use systems and tools and each member of your team could enroll one new brand partner a month, ladies and gentlemen, with systems and tools, and you compound that over time, you will have $1 million income. It's called the power of one. It's like doubling a penny a day. See, in network marketing, it's exponential growth, right? Everybody thinks one, what can one do? Well, one, and then you grow a team of 10, and 10 gets one, and you grow a team of 30, and 30 gets one, right? and then it starts to multiply. Well, if you got a team of 1,000 and then they're using systems and tools and they get one, right? 1,000 new brand partners, then grab this. Boom. Can you imagine 1,000 new brand partners? Like, guys, the power of one is beautiful. Christy, what you just said is magical. And we're going to experience more of these wins the more we're getting new. And all it is, ladies and gentlemen, it's not rocket science. We're just moving the algorithm around to move these eyeballs that do not see your post every day, that do not see your content every day. They're now dumped over here in this bowl and they're seeing your content. That's the power. That's why the stories are going to continue to unfold. So, Andrea, who's next?
Okay, so I think next up, it's hard for me to see without my glasses, but I think that this is Gina. So Gina, if you could unmute and tell us a little bit about that, if you're on here, Gina.
Yes, ma'am. I don't have my camera on, but I've been playing around with it. It's
Gina,
been
we're
quite
gonna
fun.
come back. Gina, we're gonna come
I
back to
like the
you.
account.
We
You're
can't
breaking up
hear you,
really
Gina.
bad. You're breaking up
So
really bad.
sorry.
We
Okay,
do see your engagements. Gina, if you can hear us, put it in the comments,
Oh, I'm
your
sorry.
win, because your
Oh, can you?
engagement. Well,
Yeah, so my engagement is up, and what I've noticed is I kind of haven't been doing the Telegram boosting part, in Telegram because I wanted to try to get out of the brand partner circle. So I'm seeing less comments, but yet obviously there's more views, a lot more views now. Is that right, Andrea?
yeah,
yes,
you got it.
yes.
You got it.
That means you're getting outside of the circle of Partner Co. We would
Yeah.
love we would love to sell Partner Co people even more, right? But they've already in. Stacy is already in the business. So we got to get outside of Stacy. All right. So great job. That's exactly what we want. So
So next up, we've got Myra, and she sent me this one. And Myra, I don't know if you can tell us. You might be able to tell us. But she got a brand new partner on Monday.
Yep.
And there she is. There she is. Hi, Myra.
Hi. Yes, I did. She was actually watching me for a little bit, and then she was like, "Well, I can't do it right now." Then I started posting, and she called me. She sent me a text, and she was like, "You know, I'm in." So she's a brand new partner. And then I also had another young lady who said, "Oh, I'm gonna wait," and she said, "I'm using another product." And I'm gonna wait. And but she's been talking to me like she's been clicking on stuff and looking and she called me up and said, "Hey, listen, I want them drops Friday." And I said, "Okay." She's coming to my house to get her drops Friday.
I love it.
great job,
Congratulations,
Myra.
Myra.
Great
Yep.
job. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alan Schultz. Alan Schultz got his hand raised, buddy. We got to go to the males right here. We're outnumbered on here.
Yes, just I would say really about 85% engaged for 1 week with using the tool actively. 29% engagement is up. Insights are up 9% as well as views, but the photos 122% increase, and the videos, which I didn't do many before, are up like 200%. So it's amazing just checking off the boxes, how it
Checking
does
off the
change those
boxes.
algorithms.
Love it.
Absolutely. Great job, Alan. And Alan is doing, he's thinking outside of the box. I will be with Alan. Andrea, I think you'll be there. I know Peyton's coming with us, Peyton Palmer, but Alan is doing a Friendsgiving for Thanksgiving, right? It's on the Monday of Thanksgiving or the week before Thanksgiving that he's doing a Friendsgiving. And he's inviting all of his customers and his team's inviting all of their customers and all the brand partners are showing up and they're all pitching in and like bringing a finger food and they're just going to have a good time together. Have you thought about doing that in your area? Have you thought about putting something together? All right, you're doing all this. Now we just tap into a friend's giving. It's all about ideas, right? There's so many things out there that's easy to do, but they're also easy to make an excuse not to do, right? Just an idea. So, Andrea, let's do one more and then let's go through or maybe two more.
Well, I want to tell one because she says she's not in a space that she can tell, but I wanted to tell her real quick. So Sherry Clark, she had just got started with this whole system, and she's so excited. She had somebody reach out that she was doing the engagement post where or the commenting on people. Excuse me, let me fix where she was going and commenting on people on her friends list. So she went and reached out to somebody that she went to college with many moons ago, and the person went ahead and then saw one of her drops posts, commented, and bought. So this is just a brand new user. She just got started. She's already moved a box of drops, so she's so excited. And then
Way
we've
to
got
go.
Karen's
Oh my goodness.
hand up.
And she's new. I mean, Sherry's new to this whole thing. So love that, Sherry Clark out in California. Great job.
So we've got three more hands up, Coach. Can we let them?
Yeah, yeah,
Go?
yeah. And
Okay,
then
so
and then I'm gonna
Karen,
give a
you're up
call.
next. You go. You go.
Okay, I just wanted to say this is so exciting. I'm having so much fun with it. I just feel like an old lady that's kind of gotten a little bit of technical learning, I guess. But my I checked on the in the last 7 days. I started on Thursday. I've gotten my 10 coins every day except Sunday. I did take Sunday off, and I think that's important for me. So. Um, but in the last 7 days, my views are up 73%, and I've done reels, which has been very uncomfortable for me. My reels are up 163%, and the interactions are up 72%, and the photos are up 70%. So I'm just excited about the increase in activity, and then I have had more people ask, inquiring about the drops. Haven't sold another box since I started this, but anyway, I know it's coming.
It's coming. Great job, lady. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Janelle, are you ready? Maybe you got it. Oh, you
Yes, I'm
disappeared.
ready.
There
Okay.
you are.
I have to say two things. One, I am your biggest system of growth skeptic ever in the history of ever. And it has changed my life over the last 2 years. So I am a huge believer, but was the biggest skeptic. But adding in EchoHub has literally changed, like it's changing everything. So if you're just, like Andrea, I love that you said leaving out the sugar, like the first night that we talked about it. I am leaving out the sugar some days on accident. And some days I'm like, oh no, I forgot the sugar yesterday. And it's still working. Now, I don't recommend leaving out the sugar, but what I love about it is I can tend to be, which is my biggest downfall, a perfectionist. And I love that I don't have to get it perfect for this to still be working. And I just sold my last box of drops to someone I didn't even know I was friends with. And she lives a mile and a half from me. And I've never seen her name ever before, ever. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do a door drop tomorrow. And you guys, I'm just so excited because a long time ago, I heard Brent say when someone buys a box of drops, he sees them as their next biggest brand partner, which I've been in this industry. I know that's possible, but you guys, Echo Hub for me has literally changed. It's just changed everything, the whole mindset, everything. So this is just, if you're just doing a little bit of it, keep going and get there as much as you can, because this is literally changing my mindset.
And Janelle is a yes lady. She
Yes.
is seizing the time in Dallas, Texas. Let me tell you, we were on that call. The guy says, I would like to meet. Janelle reaches out and says, okay, what 2 days can you meet? Here and here. Before you know it, they book a coffee shop. They're going to meet. That's how you do it. Like seize the moment of this company headed to $1 billion. It will favor the bold, the hungry, the yes people.
Yes.
Okay. Haley Lee, I want you to share. Haley was a part. Thank you so much, Janelle. Haley was a part, like she's been testing this. Haley was a part of putting things into this, like helping out and really like spent hours and hours and hours of her volunteer time putting this together. And we'll forever be grateful for her for doing that. Right. And so many of you, so many of us are benefiting from it. But Haley, share with us what you wanted to share tonight.
Well, when I started doing this consistently, really 4 weeks ago, um, my views, my interactions were 61. Let me go back to it. Insights. My insights were at 61,000. And now 61,000 views. Today they're at 133,000. And my insights are up 88% over the last 28 days. I've personally signed 5 new brand partners in that window of time. A couple of them are discount buyers, but they count, right? Um, but most importantly to me, my team is bringing me more three-way calls and Zooms and things like that because they're seeing growth and they're seeing engagement in their posts and they're ready to take this thing to the moon. And so we are doing more three-way text and four-way text and three-way Zooms and four-way Zooms than I even can keep up with. Like my calendar last week and this week is literally just nuts. I mean, it's all day, every day. And that's how I love it because we're in this phase of Partner Co where the hustlers are going to go capture the 600 million. And I can assure you that this team is going for it. So we've got events, we've got virtual events, we've got all the things happening. And I could not be more excited. To Janelle's point, for people who have been in the industry or not, to have a system, first you've got the system of growth. So you can feel confident bringing people to the table, whether they've ever done this before or not, because that is the tried and true how you get someone to ultimate, right? But then as soon as they hit ultimate gold and they're ready to take their business to the next level, once they've hit that short-term goal of ultimate gold, then you're going for the long-term goal of residual income, which is going to be built through EchoHub. And so you're going to go show them how you can explode their social media and the engagement and the new followers. And that is a long-term business that's going to pay people for years and years and years to come. And so I'm so grateful for your investment in us, Brent, and for the people that are putting this together in order to train and all the things to make this such a huge success for Partner Co. Because the truth of the matter is, when we all win together, right? Like the whole company wins. And it's just an exciting thing to be a part of. It's the biggest thing that I've ever seen in my almost 14 years in this industry. And I'm just so grateful that we are on the front end of this thing. So
Haley, great job. Thank you for what you do. And I've spent a lot of time with Haley, right? Like she calls all the time. Like, it's like, you have a leader when they call all the time and I love it, right? She's calling, she's asking questions and she does go do what I say. Like, even if she doesn't want to, I know she doesn't want to, but she does it, right? Because that's what they do. And I told her, I said, she's got little kids. And I said, Haley, you don't have to work this hard forever. 2 to 3 years. Lay it down in this time frame. 2 to 3 years. I'm blessed today that I don't have to work hard like I'm doing right now. But I know because I've been through it before, 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years of laying it down. Will I stop after 2 or 3 years? I love this. I found something I can retire into and not out of. You guys are family to me, right? But 2 to 3 years of running hard can pay you for the rest of your life. That's not a bad gig. And that's what she's after. You'll see her get it here. And I'm going to jump to my thing because I'm going to close you out tonight with some action items. I know we have maybe one more, Andrea. I'm going to exit off my screen and go on to another.
Okay,
And
I'll
I
let
want
you.
to, so I'm going to do that. I'll be right back.
Okay, so Courtney, while he's switching gears, you share.
Okay. It looks like I'm in the dark. I'm not in the dark. I don't know what happened, but um, anyway, I have been excited from the get-go of this. Can you see me? I feel like I'm like the ghost
You're
man.
dark, but we see you, lady.
Okay. So when it came out, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. It's so incredible. This is going to be such a game changer, you know, when it first came out. And then the work that we had to put into it, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is going to go. And Tanya was like, just keep going, just keep going, just keep posting, just keep using. And even though I had said like my algorithm has been negative, it's kind of increasing, but I'm getting reach outs. I have somebody signing up on Monday. I have somebody who is wanting to look at my website. Like it has probably tripled my my talking to people and people wanting to look at things. And so I think this is fabulous. I just am really excited to see where it's going. I just think it's such a game changer. So anyway, yay.
Well,
Thank
fantastic. Great
Courtney,
job.
great job. Great job, lady. Andrea,
Thank-
can you see this okay?
I can now.
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'll stay up here. Just want to share this with you really quick, okay? I don't. Okay, we're going to do that right there. Okay, so I'm going to give you this really quick as we end the night, okay? Here's what I would tell you. Here's what I would highly, highly recommend you focus yourself and your team on, okay? In your trainings, in your events, in the things that you're coaching. And that is really quick the SOG 2 times a day. Very simple. Okay. If at all possible, plug into the IPA Zoom. Okay. Why? Because you're going to get nuggets of people that then you can go take action that day with. Okay. Best thing I've ever seen. And then lastly, the daily workflow. Okay. From the out. Now, I'm going to add a carrot down here at night. This is the tip. This is a tip at night. Collect. Okay. Remember this now. Collect the wins. What do I mean by that? Go back to your post that you've done for the day. Remember, it's stirring up your algorithm. Go back, look at the likes where people have liked you. Look at the hearts where people have hearted you. Look at the comments where people have commented to you. Go to your messenger. Check your messenger every night. Go to the spam part of messenger. If you don't know, ask somebody. Check your messenger spam every night. Why? Because you've casted the net for the day with all of your posts. At night, collect what's in the net. What do you mean by that? Everybody that's liked it, that's not in partner code, make a list of people. Those are leads. Reach out to those people. Reach out to those people that have liked it. Reach out to those people that's hearted. Reach out to those people that's commented. Not to sell them immediately. This is not a transaction-based business. This is a relationship business. So you reach out to the like and you say something like, hey, Ashley, I just wanted to come in our messenger right here and tell you thank you so much for liking one of my comments today. I hope you and your family are doing well. Okay. Heart. Thank you so much, Ashley, for hearting one of my messages today. I just wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate you. Comment. Oh my goodness. Thank you for saying what you said today on one of my posts. You doing that, really, really, I appreciate it. Give gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Back to here. Check your messenger. Remember, you're casting the net with the daily workflow. And then at night, you're going back and you're seeing what is in the net. And that's how you turn engagement into business. You go, Brent, just a gratitude post, a gratitude post. Okay. A gratitude post. Take a picture of it. Like this. This is one thing I would tell you. Do this, do this. 3 steps. SOG, 2 a day. IPA Zoom, daily workflow. Master the business. Master the business. This it gets me fired up. Now, I'm going to tell you this as we close now. I got 2 minutes. If you are hungry, this is up to you. Only you can answer this. Why are you doing this right now? You are not doing this for Brent Palmer. You are not doing this for Andrea Rosser. Why are you doing this? And if you can't answer that right now, you might not be hungry. But if you are hungry and you're like, I'll tell you why I'm doing this. I am tired of where I'm at financially, paycheck to paycheck, or I'm scared about the future. Get right with yourself, because here's what I would tell you. 2 to 3 years, if you're hungry in 2 to 3 years, here's all you got to do. Cheat time. You got to find it. You got to cheat time out of your day. Second thing you got to do is say yes. Okay? Say yes. Yes to the Zooms. Yes to the parties. Yes to the events. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Even when it's not fun and you don't want to and you're tired. And here's the third thing you got to do. You got to find some type of an event to plug your people into. Okay. So ask yourself, is there anything on my calendar where I'm doing a weekly something, right? Do a weekly meeting for 30 minutes, for goodness sakes. 30 minutes, an hour out of the entire week. That's not asking a lot to get this market share if you're hungry. Have a monthly training, in person, virtually, I don't care. Train your people, a monthly training. Like, do a training just like we're doing tonight. Do it with your team monthly training. I don't know if you can read that. I hope so. Here's the thing. If you cheat time and you become a yes person, and you're willing to do events, weekly meeting somewhere, monthly training, coaching your team up to do this. Remember the power of one. Coach one to do it. Let one turn to one. Let one coach 10 to do it. Watch what happens. Then here you are. And then the last thing, as we're connecting. So right here, I want to show you this. At night, we're connecting this big group of people. Okay. We're collecting them. What I do with it, Brent? Here's what you do with it. Okay. You utilize the 3 T's. This is what I would tell you right here. The 3 T's of our industry that you can go crush it with forever and always is number 1, you got to talk to somebody. Guess what? Those are the people from that right there that you can spend time talking to. Don't tell me we don't have people to talk to. Number 2, tools. Can you say this to somebody that's on that list? With these people, you've built a relationship. You've told them thank you for hearting it. Then you reach out to them, and here's what you say. I really have something I want to share with you. If I were to send you a 6-minute video, would you take time to watch it? If I would you If I would send you a 6-minute video, would you? 6 minute. Somebody put in the Andrea, if you can, put your 6-minute video in the chats. There's other 6-minute videos. Dr. Crystal Vance got a 6 minutes to share something we have. Maggie today up north, Maggie put a 6-minute video on a lady. When she met her at a thing, she watched it. She's having a conversation. Perfect tool. So, Paul, if I could, would you tool 6-minute video? A video, you go, what's the video? It's the opportunity, it's the drops, right? Put a video in front of them. And then the third thing, team up. What does that mean? You heard Haley Lee say it. Team up, 3-way text with somebody in the business, 4-way text, 5-way text, 3-way call. Don't do it by yourself. Don't do it by yourself. And then last, maybe it's a 3-way Zoom. Maybe it's a 4-way Zoom. Maybe it's a 5-way Zoom. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, what are you doing? 3 T's. You're connecting the dots. And my friend, when you're in a $400 million company that's headed to $1 billion, how do you get the market share? You connect dots with people. You say yes. You do what I shared with you right there. And ladies and gentlemen, that is literally a $1 million blueprint. If you do that and you coach every person on your team to do that is hungry and wants to, and then you tap that system in of the 3 T's and you start connecting dots like Haley Lee was talking about, you smashed this business. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. You have the ticket. We love you. We appreciate you. Rest well. We're in a beautiful situation.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Guys, love you so much. Thank you for being on here tonight. This was powerful and can't wait to see you all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. We will be doing our next EchoHub training and we want you all to win with it. So tune in with us, 10 a.m. Central Time.
Great training. Thanks.
Thank you. See you guys
Thank you so
tomorrow.
much.
Thank you.
Great.
Bye.
Thank